As a continuation of the last video, we are looking into a war with the Emerald Nation, the Kingdom of Fire, against the Empire, which might just lose. They got a bit of territory trying to be claimed there. You can see it by the striped lines and the coloration of a different nation. So they are attacking them still, and they were allied with the Kingdom of Fire to go, so they were dragged into this war too. They are nearly claiming a big chunk of territory there, which would have been a very big loss for them, for the Empire rather. But the Empire is claiming territory over here, and is not going too well for the Emerald Nation. But they are being fought back against. They just need to mobilize their forces. They are trying their best to keep the land that they have. The Fire Nation might even be destroyed because of the Alliance dragging them into this war. And the Fire Nation, the new Fire Nation, is claiming some more territory up there, and the Empire has claimed a lot of territory over here. So these guys should go up here and claim more territory while they have the chance. It doesn't look like they're going to be doing that though, so these guys are going to remain over here. They're trying to claim territory on their mainland, which isn't the greatest of ideas. They should claim what they can over here and help out the Kingdom of Fire. Yeah, the Empire has just claimed a ton of territory over here, and this might be disastrous for the Emerald Nation. The Kingdom of Fire is still at war with the Empire. No peace talks going on yet. If these guys join the war, this could be greatly beneficial to take down the Empire, which has been our oldest kingdom besides the Elves. They are 882. And these guys are 882 also. Everyone else is younger because this is the original human nation. This is the original Elf nation. There was a Dwarf nation on this trunk, and then there was an Orc nation that didn't get really big, only to about here and back there, in there. That's as big as they got, and then they were destroyed by all three because they went to war with them constantly. Didn't have a chance to grow. Yeah, it looks like the Kingdom of Fire might just be wiped out during this war. All because of the Emerald Nation dragging them into this. Oh, and the Empire is having a rebellion, which is not very good, especially during this war. Oh, and the Fire Nation has declared war on the Kingdom of Fire. Yeah, the Emerald Nation has just claimed their territory back, and they might just go and get them. Though it looks like, yeah, the Fire Nation is against Kingdom of Fire and the Emerald Nation, which is not good. Not good at all. They can't really fight on two fronts, especially with their recent lack of soldiers. Yeah, these guys have 812 compared to these guys 200. These guys are playing peace talks, and they have succeeded with the peace talks. They are at peace now, which is great for the Emerald Nation. Now they can focus their forces back on the Empire. And the rebellion up here was just destroyed. And they are playing peace talks now. That's great for everyone because now they can grow again. They were not able to do that, but now the Fire Nation has declared war on the Kingdom of Fire, which also involves the Emerald Nation because they are allied with the Kingdom of Fire, which this is very, very bad. The Kingdom of Fire might just be destroyed by the Fire Nation, or at least the new Fire Nation. Yeah, the Empire is dealing with rebellions on this island, which is bad because they are now below 2,000 population. The Fire Nation and the Kingdom of Fire are still at war, along with the Emerald Nation, which this is not looking good for the Emerald Nation. They have just had a huge chunk of their land taken. And Rook Kingdom is going to be destroyed. And the Fire Nation is getting a huge chunk of territory taken back from the Emerald Nation. But they are fighting hard for that. And the Emerald Nation has claimed their territory up there, but will possibly be taken back. Yeah, taken back by the Fire Nation. And this territory is going to be taken, which is a lot of territory. The Emerald Nation needs to get that taken back. Yeah, they are now at over 2,000 population. They need to get this territory back desperately. Yeah, the Emerald Nation, if they don't get it back, then they might be destroyed here. Yep, they just claimed a huge territory back. Yeah, they got a few forces back in the back lines, but not really many. No, not enough. They are planning peace talks. And now they're planning an alliance. I'm not sure with who, though. Who are you allied with? Oh, they were just at war and now they're all in an alliance, which they might just go to war with the Empire. Which is not at all good for the Empire. As you can see, yeah, they're planning a rebellion. So that's an Empire person. Yeah, they just planned a rebellion up over here. And they're planning a war, and now that was cancelled by these guys that rebelled. And there's a big rebellion right there. The Holy Vine. And let's see who they allied with. Yeah, they just aligned with the Friendship of People. Which they might just go to war with the Empire. And there's a rebellion up here from the Fire Nation, which is now at war with the Emerald Nation and the Fire Nation and the Kingdom of Fire. And it is now being taken back over. The Kingdom of Fire is not so great anymore. They only have 271 people. Meanwhile, the Fire Nation is now above the Empire, which once was, well, an empire. Used to control all of over here, part of over here. Once was a great nation, but it's not anymore. Still very strong, but not strong enough to go and rival the new ones. The Friendship of People Alliance. And there's a rebellion being planned. Up there seems to rebel a lot against the Fire Nation. And I just changed their color to orange to make it look, well, more like a Fire Nation. And the rebellion is now crushed. And the Friendship of People Alliance has just declared war on the Empire. So these three tiles have just declared war on one tile. They only have 1,163 people to defend them. This might not go very good for them. Because overall, the Alliance has 2,290 people in it. And that is the Age of Ash again. You can see all the ages here. The Age of Sun, the Age of Darkness, Age of Tears, Age of Moon, Age of Chaos, Age of Wonders, Age of Ice, and Age of Ash, along with Age of Despair. And it looks like the Emerald Nation is claiming a ton of territory from the Empire. And the Empire just claimed some territory back there. The Fire Nation is claiming territory up there. So the Emerald Nation is now a really big nation. And the Empire claims back some territory there. But I think they might ultimately fall if they don't make peace. And they have claimed some territory on the Fire Nation's land. I don't think it'll stick there for long. The Empire has just now been destroyed. The Emerald Nation is now the strongest one. And they might have just disbanded the Alliance, yep. They might try and declare war on each other. And our friendship is now an alliance too. The old alliance has now been disbanded, or has been disbanded, and our friendship might just try and rival the Emerald Nation. So the Emerald Nation is passed in population by our friendship, the alliance of these three kingdoms, I believe. Yes, the Kingdom of Fire, Olive, and the Fire Nation. We're gonna call these one the Blood Empire. There. Now we have something to call them. I call them that because their colors, red and gray. What do you guys think? Do you think we should make a zombie island in the middle here? Make this a zombie island, or should we return it back to water? And they are planning a rebellion, which is not good. Oh, and now they're planning a war. Because of that rebellion, they have a weak spot now.